Westbrook bring in...
Portland I like Portland pick. I think Portland is a good pick.
All right, so now we're talking this anyway. Let's get into, we bring him up. We bring up Anthony Davis. This is the best part of the NBA season, right, Guru? This is your favorite part.
Absolutely. I've been waiting for this season since the season started. Like, I've been waiting since opening tip-off. I'm like, really? What are we doing? I can't wait till the freaking all-season because this is the most important all-season. And now the extra dynamic of the injuries, of all that added. Oh, my. This is going to be one of the best. Almanac mentioned that this might be the worst draft, but this is probably going to be the best offseason ever.
So this offseason, it starts with AD going to the Lakers. So let's just get right into this trade. This is quicker than I expected it to happen. Anthony Davis gets traded to the Lakers. It all comes out. Woj drops a bomb like the day after the finals end. Everybody thinks they're going to take a breath. There's going to be a parade. No. The Lakers back on the front page is dominating everything. The Lakers trade Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, the number 4 pick in Thursday's draft, and then the pick swaps and first-round picks for the next. The Pelicans control the Lakers draft for the next for the foreseeable future. They get Anthony Davis. Huge pickup, huge trade. Guru, top question: who wins the trade?
In the NBA, it's always about the elite player. It's not about the draft pick. We could tell you all about the draft pick. It's only about the 1, 2, or 3 in the top 3 or 4 pick. That's it. So if you have pick 5, 6, who cares? The NBA is about the elite player, and the Lakers got the elite player out of this deal, which is AD. And I think in basketball, that holds a little bit more significant than any other sport. If you have one of the best guys to come into fix with the LeBron, now you have 2 of the top 5 or 6, whoever you talk to, 5 or 6, 7 best player in the league and in the NBA. That automatically puts you as a high championship contender. The
odds changed immediately. The Lakers became the betting favorite for the NBA championship, which I think is a little premature because that's a team now that has no assets left and no bench. They traded pretty much everything except Kyle Kuzma to the Pelicans. You know, I asked who won this. I think this is actually one of those wins for both sides. You know what I mean, Guru? This is a team for the Lakers, huge win. You're absolutely right. They've now got Anthony Davis, arguably one of the 5 or 6 best players in the NBA, to stand next to LeBron James. It's sort of a torch passing. You can see where Davis is going. Now he's what they're going to build on as LeBron gets to the end of his career. But until then, LeBron playing like LeBron in the past couple of years when he comes back from the injury with Anthony Davis, that's a dangerous team with Kuzma. They give up a lot, though. They give up Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, and Josh Hart, and a whole slew of picks, including number 4, to the team that has the number 1 pick. So now the Pelicans, I love this trade from the Pelicans' point of view. From a Sixers process guy, I love this trade. They got the number 1 pick in Zion, so we know he's there. They got Drew Holiday on that team as well. Now they're going to have Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, and Josh Hart. Look, if Brandon Ingram comes back and plays, he's a question mark with the blood clot. That is a great fit. Lonzo Ball throw-in to Zion Williamson is what I want to see. Get them on TNT every other week. That I want to see. And then, a bunch of draft picks, number 4 pick, Josh Hart, great role player in there. He's not going to lead your team, but he's the kind of guy you need to go forward. This is a fun team. Shit, they might make the playoffs this year.
In the West?
Yeah, in the West, especially with Golden State. We'll get to it in just a second because this is the other giant question mark hanging all over.
Man, you're not going to get to the playoff with a bunch of 18-9. That's the Sacramento Kings. You're not going to get to the playoff with a bunch of 19, 18,
roll down that 8 seed, man.
Come on. You're going to make an implant, but just like the Kings and those guys of Atlanta, like, no, you're just going to be your youth is going to come into play.
I think that's true, but I also think they're not done. I'll bet you one of these guys gets flipped. I don't know who, but I'll bet at least one of these guys and one of these assets gets flipped before the draft. Maybe the number 4 pick, and they're going to pick up somebody.
Dude, for the Lakers absolutely won this because at the end of the day, New Orleans had to do what they did. You know, New Orleans had to go young. Once you're in a football city, bro, That is a football city. Like New Orleans is all about football from college to high school to this, right? So you always gotta you gotta be young in a sense. You always gotta draft because you always gotta be about optimism. You know what I'm saying? In the football centric area, because you're not the number one. In LA, it's all about the Lake Show. You gotta win now. You always gonna win. And at the end of the day, who cares about those drafts? You're gonna do what the Lakers always do. Get another free agent. This is not gonna be the last LeBron. It's not gonna be the last AD. No, they've been doing it with Shaq. This is the Lakers brand. They don't care about the draft picks because there's gonna be another elite superstar in a few years that's gonna go, guess where? To LA.
You know, you're absolutely right. This is the Lakers brand. That is a great way to look at it. They don't develop talent; they bring guys in. You know what I mean?
Yankees, man.
Yeah, they get one guy that they can develop, and the rest everybody wants to be in LA. Nobody's signing in New Orleans because they're like, you know what, man? I want to play for the Pelicans. Philly can't even get free agents like that.
Raptors, they're lucked out on this. No one is going to go to Toronto.
No one's going to Toronto. They had to get them trade. LA is one of the teams that can rely on free agents and can get free agents. You're right in that. And you know what? The more I think about it, though, the more I think you're right here. I think LA may have won this trade for the simple reason that they no longer have to deal with LeVar Ball. The Baldashians are no longer the Laker problem, and I think for that alone, I'm giving this trade to the Lakers.
No, that's what's gonna make the everything, the jumbo sauce, so nice in New Orleans, man. You got the Baldashians out there, man. You got Zion. You got the whole shebang out there, man. It's a concussion of just straight explosion, man. Forget Drew Brees and Mike T and those guys, man. It's all about the Pelicans.
I think that is right. I think with LeVar Ball down there and Zion Williamson, this is an explosion waiting to happen. I think New Orleans is must-see TV they're a league pass team, if you know what I mean, for the foreseeable future here. All right, so with that out of the